the very first date with Cathy. I took her to a hockey game, the romantic guy that I am. It was a blind date. We went with another couple, and then afterwards we had pizza, and I thought, well, I really like this girl, so I'm going to ask her out again. She was just perfect for me. So I proposed to Cathy in January.
Can you believe that? 60 years?
There were 4 of us kids usually running around causing as much trouble as we could. And if we caused too much, Mom would say, just wait till your dad gets home. Dad worked hard in sales and then also in the reserves with the Navy. And Mom was a stay-at-home mom.
And she was the rock. She's the one that really raised our kids, I think, and had the most influence on them. She just took whatever came along, just a great heart. I was very fortunate that I was able to earn enough money to satisfy our needs and the kids' needs. We had 3 kids in college in 1 year. I don't know how we got through that, but just we made it through it. I guess it was near the last couple of years that I noticed that her memory was not as good as it was, her short-term memory showed some signs of dementia. We had pretty much exhausted our savings, and I don't know that we expected to live this long.
Our community allows people to come in either private pay or on Medicaid. Our folks who are on the private pay are able to spend down and then stay in their apartment and transition into the Medicaid program. I think a lot of people think a Medicaid community and you think of that typical not so pleasant, but you pull up to our community and you would never know that 110 of our residents are Medicaid. They're getting the same quality of service that somebody down the street that was maybe paying privately would get.
Well, without Medicaid, I don't know where we would be at this time.
My dad is a proud military man. So it's some of this has been difficult for him to accept not being able to take care of it on his own. For him, especially having to rely on family, but then to understand that he's basically on kind of a public aid type program. He worked really hard, he served his country. So it's not like he didn't earn it.
All they wanted was the best for their parents, and that's what we gave them. They were really caring. I mean, they both knew they had individual needs and wanted a community that could pay attention to both of their needs. Their physical ability is still there. They just need some assistance. They need assistance with meds. They need assistance with cueing and reminding them. That's all it is. Some of them are actually coming here with the attitude is, you probably can't help me because my mom's only living on Social Security. But then I can turn it around and say, yes, we can help you. And it's just, it's a privilege to be able to help these seniors. And I'm so glad we can.
It's a frightening thought to think of what would happen if Medicaid went away. This program is essential for all generations who are coming up. Chuck doesn't have to worry about visiting hours or how to get to his wife. Does he need to schedule transportation? Does the family have to take him? He just has to walk next door and he can see her at any time he wants.
I just think it's the sweetest thing to see the 2 of them still today be able to put his arm around her or hold her hand, and can't beat it.
That even though her short term is gone, she still remembers the love that she has for Chuck. And Chuck being in her life as he was a year ago to now, I think keeps her alive, keeps her strong.
She's the best looking girl over there in White Oaks as far as I'm concerned. It's such a blessing to be able to be near her and be with her. Without Medicaid, I don't see how we would ever be able to do that.